Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? Just wanna check in with all of. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? Sorry about the delay in the live. I was a bit under the weather, so I was not able to do the live Saturday night. So sorry about that. Hopefully, more of you all can join me, and I'll be doing live channeling as well. And wait, let me get all of y'all in first. All right, the energies have been very chaotic lately, so a lot of y'all may be finding yourself questioning life in general, everything in general. So it might be a whirlwind of emotions just sifting through. You may be feeling a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of there could be a lot of things you that you may have been bothered about. Things like that may be coming to the surface. So this is a very crucial period in your twin flame journey as you are letting go of all the things that's not serving you as well. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes until more of you all join me. In the interim, let me know how have you guys been feeling, what have you guys been up to, and how has the energies been in general. Also, let me. All right, guys, show me that you guys are here. Throw in your hellos so that more of you all can join me in. And how have you all been energetically? How have things been for all of you? What is the energetic feedback that you guys have been feeling? Feel free to share your thoughts and feelings and emotions. It has been a heavy year. 2024 has been it has been a lot. It has been a handful for many of y'all, and it has also been a very intense year. So that's why I thought today's topic would be crucial, as we are going to discuss the wounded divine masculine and their traits and what they do and etc. I also would be doing live channeling at the end, so if you guys want a live channeling, you know what to do. And in the interim, if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them in. And also, if you guys have any questions about the current energies, what things are, how things are, please feel free to ask me here. So I'm going to do a general energetic analysis of what's been going on, especially with a lot that is happening, and we are coming towards the end of the year as well. Things have been very tumultuous. Things have been very challenging for many. It has been very very difficult, and it has also been quite a journey for everyone. So this is a period to truly be more aware of what's going on in your surroundings. It's also a period to start thinking about what other things, what other areas of your life you may need to release certain things. So this is a period of learning. So thank you, Becca. So Becca has been saying so much shifting and learning. So exactly. So as we approach the end of the year, it has been very, very interesting as more and more of you all are releasing all of that pent up energy for years, and somehow it may feel like it's tumultuous and it's challenging. but in reality, it is opening you and your energy fields to a much more promising future. So it has been intense. It has been very painful. It has been pure suffering, in every way possible. So it's like no matter what you guys do, it's no matter what you do, what you try, you feel this never ending pain coming through. So that is also how the energies have been. And some of you may be feeling like no matter how much you rest, you still feel like no amount of rest is enough. So, in a way, you are like going back and forth, trying to figure out what is the best way forward. And it's like no matter what you do, you just feel trapped. So that's how the energies are. The energies are, so there's also a wave of hopelessness and lethargy and chaos, and especially as we are approaching 2025, it's like all of that pent up energies are just coming to the surface and you're just healing. Another big part of the present energies are, some of you may be feeling a lot of anxiety as well. So this is due to the upcoming new moon on the 1st of November. So again, very intense right now. And many of y'all may be feeling, where are you on your journey? What is going on with your divine masculine? It has been so long. Why have I not heard from my DM? What is going on? Why am I stuck in this journey? Why has life been so bland? Why are things not shifting? Why are things not changing? So all these thoughts may be kind of overwhelming you at the moment. So stay strong and take care. So I would say generally the energies are very, very heavy right now. But new wave of energies will enter November, especially with the 1111 portal. You would see a lot of changes as it would anchor in new energies. And another thing is, another period of union energies are also opening up. So some twin flames may be entering that phase as well. So despite all of the gloom, there's also good things that's coming. Hello MJ, so good to see you. For a moment I was like, where is MJ? So yes guys, so again guys, sorry for the changes. I was down under the weather, so I had to move the live to today. But I'm so glad I'm able to do it. I know a lot of you watch the live much later, so yes. So if you guys want a channeling, you know what to do. I'll add you to the list. And today's topic is quite interesting. So I hope you guys are excited about it. Again, I think it's due to the timing. Not many of y'all are here, but I hopefully more and more of y'all come in a while soon. So yes, so with the new moon energies, things are just intense. A lot of you might be feeling like, why have you incarnated? Why were you born? Why? A lot of whys might be coming through. So hang in there, because it is a crucial period of growth and evolution right now. You might also find yourself feeling like there's nothing you can do. You're just trapped. You're in these energies of immense, deep entrapment, and no matter what you do, no matter where you go, what direction you are, it keeps making you feel like you're going around and round and round. There is also a deep part of you that may be questioning, hey, what is the best step forward? What should I be doing? What is going on? And hence, that's why today's topic. So, finally, with the current energies, the best thing you can do is set your goals for 2025. Good things are going to come. Do not lose hope. Get loads of rest, drink loads of water, because there's a lot of energetic shifts happening right now as you are clearing, as you're getting rid of old energies. You're also bringing in new energy. So be open to that. A lot of upgrades are taking place as well on the cellular level. So you may be feeling a lot of shifts, so a lot of aches and pains and immense shifts in your system. So with that, do also remember that everything happens for a reason. God is with you always, and always, always, always surrender to God. Talk to God. Keep your heart open, and remember that this is one of the toughest journey that you will ever enter in your life, and it's so important not to give up hope. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, it is so important to remember that good things will always come. So be ready for the changes that's going to come. In fact, November, December, it's in November and December as well, you will start to feel the new energies coming in. 2025 is going to be a good year. So, be ready for that. This year has been a year of growth, intense release. You may find yourself like it might have just been 1 year, but you may have felt like you've lived 100 years. That's how much of work that you may have done in the last year. A lot of energy shifts, a lot of upgrades, a lot of release, a lot. It's like you have been facing your darkest, most fearful states. You have been like facing the worst this year, so everything is coming to the surface with that. Hence why this year is a year of change, it's a year of infinite growth, and it's also a year of union for some. And for some, this is a foundational year of preparation for union next year. So it's going to be amazing. But remember, everything that you do, everything that you experience, every part of your journey is immensely unique. So never feel like, hey, you are alone in this journey. As every journey is very, very unique, but there are other twin flames out there as well. So never feel like you're alone. But at the same time, don't compare yourself with others as well. Don't compare yourself with other twin flames, because each and every one of our journey is extremely unique. There's so many factors involved: how long you've been on earth, what missions you're part of, what experiences you have in the past, so many factors. So yes, so do not let that bring you down. With that, I'm gonna start on today's topic: the wounded divine masculine. So before I start, do you guys have any thoughts on what a wounded divine masculine is? What does a wounded divine masculine do? Many of you would have experienced that at some stage. And I've talked about this in my previous discourses as well. So the wounded divine masculine is when your divine masculine is going through that runner phase in the journey. So he tends to be outright insensitive. He tends to be very mean with his words. He might just push you away without reason, or he could be using very harsh reasons to push you away, and it can be very hurtful, and it can also be a crucial point in your journey. And this is the time, this is also the period whereby you start to question what this journey is about and why are you in this situation as well. Again, there's a thin line between a wounded divine masculine and a karmic, so you have to be really, really careful in identifying what is what. So it's always good to have a twin flame check to figure out whether you're on a twin flame journey and whether this particular person is your twin flame or not. So always remember, the wounded divine masculine is a projection of your own hidden fears, your own. So there may be a lot that you may be holding on to that you may have not released. So when you actually meet your divine masculine, it starts to surface. So you start to mirror each other. So that's when both of you start to exhibit such character traits. So, for example, if you have no self love, if you don't have much care or love, or if you may feel like no matter what you do, you're always trapped in this particular cycle whereby you're not able to figure out, hey, where you are in the journey or what you're up to, or what is causing you to feel the way you're feeling. So, this is what happens when you are in that state. That is when you start to open up to certain parts of your journey. So, the wounded divine masculine, one aspect of you viewing your wounded divine masculine would be from the place of your DM mirroring your own wounds. So that is one perspective, and that can shift your perspective immensely because then you know, hey, there are parts of me that I'm not healing or I am being complacent about, and that's what my DM is showing me. So, on a 3D level, it can be very, very stressful. It can be very, very hurtful. It could be very, very painful as well because you're like, hey, what is going on? Why am I not able to figure out what is happening to me? Why am I not able to figure out what is going on energetically with myself? Why do I feel so much distress? Why do I feel like no matter what I do, I'm still stuck? So, the first thing is to recognize what phase of the journey your divine masculine is on. So, initially, when you meet your DM, he's not going to, and it's kind of, it is the way it is for you to connect to one another. So, you're not going to see, neither is he going to see, neither of you are going to see the wounded aspects of each other. And especially in the beginning stages of meeting, getting to know each other, you're not going to see any parts of yourself coming up to that level whereby you're trying to figure out what it is that you need to work on yourself. So you have to see it in that perspective. So your wounded divine masculine is actually your mirror. So like I said, that is one aspect. So I wanted to touch a bit on that so that I can literally go on to the next aspect, which is the raw wounded divine masculine and how difficult the journey can be, especially when you start to identify those aspects. Hi Oda, so good to see you. Oh wow, it's 5 a.m. in Norway. Wow, it is early. And good morning to you. You're awake. Yes, so yeah, we are talking about the wounded divine masculine today and their traits and their attributes, why they behave the way they behave, and what are some of the coping mechanisms that we can adapt to cope with that period. So, one of the very, very famous characteristic of the wounded divine masculine is being the runner for the disappearing acts, for running, for not acknowledging, for not taking responsibility, for just showing the worst parts of him. And this can be very, very stressful because you feel like you're going around and round and round in circles and not able to identify what it is that is going on with you. So you have to also understand the wounded divine masculine is going through a lot. He has never met a love like you in his life before. He never expected you to touch his life in the way you have touched his life before. He doesn't know what is going on, you know. Initially, when he met you, he felt this strong connection. He was acting on instinct, but right now he's trying to figure things out. And when his mind enters, he starts to question everything, and that's when he starts pushing you away, and that's when he starts to fear himself as well, because as this twin flame journey is a spiritual one, what actually happens is that there may be parts of himself that your DM may have been hiding for years and years, and all of that comes to the surface. So he may be afraid that you might reject him for who he is. So he feels like he needs to be the first one to reject. So that is another attribute of the wounded divine masculine, the rejection. So he starts to be really mean. So he might push you away, tell you things like he's not interested in you, things are not working, he has no feelings for you, this and that, and he might disappear from your life. And then the second part is like point blank rejection. He might just say that nope, he doesn't want to hang out anymore, he doesn't want to see you, he doesn't have any feelings for you. And then he goes into this deep dark phase where he starts to face his inner fears. And this phase can go on for an indefinite period. You know, for some DMs it can go on for months, for some DMs it can go on for years. So it really depends on your own individual twin flame journeys, and it can be very, very, very stressful for the divine feminine because she is just trying to figure it all out. So in my previous discourses, I've even called this the cocoon phase, you know, where the DM is just like growing and he just pushes you away, and then the next state comes, you know, where there's no contact, separation, full blown separation. So think of this as your divine masculine healing, you know, your divine masculine going through this phase where he is growing and evolving, and for that to even happen, he needs to release a lot of his fears, he needs to release a lot of his he needs to release a lot of his past as well, and that in itself can be very, very, very stressful. All right, Becca is saying mine just had another 3 month alone growing phase. He reached back out on Sunday. Yes, so this is also a very, very thank you, Becca, for that. So again, the disappearing act, missing from your life for long periods of time, this is also an attribute of the wounded divine masculine, and it can be very, very stressful. So in the beginning we spoke about the wounded divine masculine tends to mirror what you're going through, and the second part is your wounded divine masculine having to face his own inner issues, and that can be a handful because he has never connected that deeply within himself before. So that in itself can be very, very, very stressful and very, very painful because he's not able to transcend what is going on. So in a way, he knows that something is happening within him, but at the same time he's not able to figure out what it is that he's going through and what is causing him to feel that kind of a pain, of a stress, of why he has to go through what he's going through. So again, like Becca says, totally he's healing the wounds. I believe in him, he can do this. Yes. And that's what's happening to most wounded divine masculines. They are actually healing their wounds in their own phase and time. So it's on a surface level, it can be very, very stressful, very, very painful, very, very. It can just cause you so much pain and stress because you are just trying to figure out what is the next course of action, what is the best way forward, what you can do. But the reality is there's nothing you can do except to send him love energetically, and support energetically, because there is no point chasing the runner because he's just going to run more. And the more you try to interact, you're just going to, he's going to be very mean towards you. He's going to say things that you do not want to hear, and it's going to just worsen things. So that's why it is okay to have that gap between each other at that moment for you both to facilitate your healing at your own pace. So, yes, like Becca points out, the next course of action is to surrender and to connect via the heart. So, that is the best thing for the divine feminines to do, is to surrender and to just send your divine masculine the love and support that he requires, that he needs to go through this place. So the next part is, what exactly is going through the mind of your DM? Like, does he know that he's wounded? Does he know he's a twin flame? From his perspective, what is going on? This is a question that many of you all may have. Actually, he has no clue what is going on. You keep coming through in his mind. He has obsessive thinking about you. He doesn't know what is going on. He feels like, why does he have you in his mind? He has never had this kind of a connection with anyone else in his life before. So all of these questions tend to arise, and he starts to panic deeply because he doesn't know what it is that he's supposed to do. At the same time, he also feels naked. He feels like everything about him, and there is nothing that he can hide from you. So that causes him a lot of fear, because it is not like this with any other person he has met before. So, in a way, he is afraid that you will figure him out and you will reject him. So, he tends to reject you first, because he feels that there's too much ugliness within him, or he just feels too embarrassed or humiliated about him, or there are things that he just feels so embarrassed about that he just wants to hide, and he doesn't want you to have that impression of him. He doesn't want you to see him the way he sees himself. He may have a lot of self-hatred. He may feel like he's a failure. He may feel very ugly. He may just feel like. Another huge part is insecurity. A lot of wounded divine masculines go through a lot of insecurity, and they don't want to show that part of themselves to you as well. So, yes, Becca is saying, I can also see all the healing I've accomplished from our new recent connections. Wow, that's wonderful, Becca. And she says yes to all this. My situation for sure. And it's the situation for so many twin flames out there. So, they want to hide all of this from you because they feel that if you know the real them, you're going to absolutely reject them. And your DM just doesn't want to be rejected. So, this is a huge part in your journey, because what happens energetically is the energies are extremely high. And in order to get to that level, so what happens between twin flames is that you get glimpses of this high, really beautiful, nurturing 5D energies. But in order to get to that place and stabilize in that state of vibration, one has to get rid of things that's weighing you down, causing you all of that pain and suffering. So you have to like release and have to have a clear cache before getting to that state where you are able to connect to your DM in the 3D and multidimensionally. So that's when the healing journey starts. So, on a 3D level, like I said, the wounded masculine is going to show the worst part of himself just to push you away. But that worst part of himself is not the true part of himself, because, like I said, he's trying to mask the true parts of himself. For example, he's a very compassionate person, he's a very caring person, he's a very kind person. Instead, he might show you a non committal kind of, or like he doesn't care, he has no respect for the friendship even. Often the wounded DM may also have the martyr complex, where they may feel like, oh, it's best for me to leave my divine feminine's life because that's the best for her. I don't want to cause her any more suffering. So the little bit of hurt I put her through now would definitely, help her release me from me. So your DM may be having all kinds of thoughts like that. So in a way, it's like going back and forth, just trying to figure out what it is. So the DM, the wounded divine masculine, spends a lot of time trying to figure out what is going on, because this has never happened to them before and they don't know what to do, and it's just painful for a lack of a better word. So no matter what they do, no matter what they try, it's just so hard, it's just so painful, it's just so distressing. And in a way, the DM is just trying to like figure out, hey, what it is that I'm supposed to do, what it is that. So they go into this phase trying to understand, and because a lot of it goes down to them trying to understand what is going on. And that's the thing, in the twin flame journey, you can't really expect your logical mind to kind of explain to you what is going on. What one is experiencing, it's actually beyond the mind. So what your DM actually does is he tries to dissect everything through the mind. Hi, Marion, so good to see you. So, today we are talking about the wounded divine masculine and what they do, what are their traits, and please, guys, if there's anything you would like to share, please do so. So, again, as twin flames, both the DM and the DF go through their wounded phases. And the reason, so this could be also a period that can be very, very difficult for either party, because it's like parts of yourself that are not even true tends to come to the surface to push each other away. So, like I said, the wounded divine masculine tends to hide, tends to tends to suffer in silence, tends to disappear because he just doesn't know what to do or where to go or how to survive this. He keeps going through this cycle of pain and suffering, and his greatest fear is actually losing you. So he tends to lose you because he feels like, hey, that's the only way he can survive through this ordeal. And like I said, the biggest giveaway is that he starts being really mean. He stops meeting you, he stops communicating with you. And this period can go on for a long time. So for some twin flames, it could be on and off. You know, you may be in communication, out of communication. For some, it could be just no contact, and it could be months, it could be years, it could be indefinite. So you just have to give yourself the time to heal and to see this from a perspective of divine healing, because there is no point in being stuck and realizing that no matter what you do, no matter where you go, what you do, how it's going to affect you. Hi, Kayla. So good to see you. I'm so glad I see more of my regulars coming in. I'm so sorry again about the timing, guys. I was under the weather and I had to move the live to today. But so glad to see you all. And yes, the wounded masculine is definitely a hot topic, and many of you all have first hand experiences, you know. So please do share what a wounded divine masculine is. And all right. So yes, so like I said, the wounded divine masculine traits are just, I don't even have to put it in words. Dismissive, runner, non-committal, lack of communication, just disappears, throws in the disappearing act, doesn't know what he's doing, just wants to be in his own shell and doesn't know what it is that he can do to come out of it, goes through so much pain and suffering but never wants to discuss about it ever, keeps struggling in silence, wouldn't want to face his divine feminine, keeps, pining on his own, and never acknowledges that the fact that he too loves his divine feminine, and would never acknowledge the fact that he has so much love and he misses his DF as much as the DF misses the DM. So different levels, So thanks, Marion. Marion says DM and I are on and off contact. Sometimes his words do not match with his actions. He promised our meeting, then cancelled it because of circumstances. Thank you, Marianne, for sharing that. So, yes. So, another part is your divine masculine is really, really trying, especially when he's going through that phase of healing and evolving and growing and transcending his wounds. What is going on is that he is, so that's why, thanks Marian for sharing that. So you have to understand that his words may not match his energy. So especially when he says things that are mean, like I'm not interested in you, I don't like you, I don't want to be with you, or says any of those hurtful stuff, you have to see, do the energies match? Because the energies are just crying out the opposite. And Kayla, thanks for that. I'll add you to the channeling list as well. So yeah, another big part is unpredictability as well. So they really, really want to try. They really, really want to be there, and then they go into their um, fearful state. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. So sometimes they might not show up as promised. Sometimes they will have a valid reason as well. So the transition from a wounded divine masculine to the empowered divine masculine. So many of y'all may be in that state, the transition state. And also many of your, might also be in the state where your divine masculine is waking up to his, from his wounded divine masculine state to his empowered divine masculine state. And that's when his actions truly transcend. He becomes honest, he becomes truthful, his words matches his energies, he turns up, he doesn't run any longer, he's sensitive, he's compassionate, he's understanding, he so that transition happens to all divine masculines out there. So you never have to worry about it, guys. It's just that when they are going through their wounded divine masculine phase, it's important to give them the time and space to grow and heal in their own accord, because it can just be very, very difficult for them to deal with what they have to deal with. Because they're so grateful for these energies. I felt it last night. Oh, that's beautiful. So, the transition is what makes the journey truly worthwhile. And the thing is, it will be happening to you simultaneously as well. So when you transcend from the wounded phase to the empowered phase, you can really see massive changes in your divine counterpart. They start to have meaningful conversations with you. They're extremely sensitive about what they say. They turn up for you. They don't run any longer. They are there. You can have very, very deep and meaningful conversations. You start to really see the world in a different light, and that empowered divine masculine is the true divine masculine. The wounded divine masculine is just the healing phase that your DM is going through right now. So collectively, a lot of divine masculines are transitioning from the wounded divine masculine phase to the empowered divine masculine phase. So there's a lot going on energetically, and it has been pretty intense this year, because this year has been a year of intense catharsis, intense release. So I'm going to read some of the comments. So Kayla is saying, that's where I feel my TF is now. Oh, that's wonderful. Kayla says it's been a major shift, and she says, I spend a lot of time intentionally focusing on myself, and I feel that allowed time for his stuff to get worked out on its own. So that's true as well. So Kayla, thanks for sharing that. So especially when your DM is going through that wounded divine masculine phase, when he's in no contact, when he's going through that separation, the best thing you can do for yourself is to focus on yourself, and keep sending him love energetically, because when you give him that space and time to figure things out on his own, when he comes back, you see that transition from the wounded divine masculine to the empowered divine masculine. So I'm going to read Marian's comment. Marian says, but he doesn't say anything negative about me, just the time plans is not being met sometimes, and because of reasons his family and work and even to me are the same. We mirror each other, sometimes at peace, and suddenly there's doubt and fear again, but then I'm aware and start to focus on me again. Oh, that's beautiful, because this shows that your DM is more on the empowered divine masculine. He's more of an empowered divine masculine. So he takes responsibility. So he's always honest, and he tells you what he needs to say, and when he's not there, he explains why. So that's what happens when the wounded masculine transitions from that phase to the empowered divine masculine. He tends to be more compassionate, sensitive, kind, and you really know what is going on. So as long as the words match the energy, which phase which stage your DM is on, whether it's on the wounded stage or whether it's on the empowered stage. So thanks, Marion, for sharing that, because this shows that, both you and your DM have like evolved so much, and that is so beautiful. So many of y'all may have been seeing this beautiful transition from the wounded divine masculine to the empowered divine masculine, where he's trying his best. He's doing everything he can to make you feel safe and make you feel secure. But sometimes, again, the reason, Marion, you're saying there's doubt and fear is because of the trauma that you may have experienced in the past of losing each other and things like that. But again, once the energies start to balance again, you will feel that place of peace once again. So yes, thank you again for sharing that with us. Kayla is saying, yes, it's crazy how the doubt and fear can creep back in when in essence we already know it's there. Exactly. See, the doubt and fear is what brings us down energetically, We may be in this safe place in the 5D, and suddenly, you may feel like, hey, there's chaos, there's fear, there's why am I feeling the way I'm feeling, what is going on, this and that. And when you transmute these wounds, and when you actually enter that phase of transition, you realize that, hey, there is so much that is happening that is actually changing your life and helping you feel that enormous shifts that is taking place in your journey. All right. Then there are other factors as well. So, as the topic says, the wounded divine masculine and their traits. We have talked a lot about the wounded divine masculine and their traits and what happens when they transition into the empowered phase as well. So, guys, if you guys have any questions, any comments, please throw them in. And in summary, as twin flames, we tend to mirror. So when your DM is going through the wounded divine masculine phase, you may also be going through the wounded divine feminine phase. So that's when the whole runner chaser mechanism comes to place, and you might find yourself experiencing the worst parts of each other, which is not even true. And these can be surrounded by insecurity, fear, hopelessness, a lot of those energies. But you have to view it as transmuting them to enter that empowered phase. So you're kind of like releasing all of that no longer serves you, and all of that release brings you to this place where you are much more in your essence, and you feel like, hey, you are able to feel this enormous level of evolution and transcendence like never before. And this is what helps you to get into union. And when you enter into this safe and ever loving, unconditional place of union, you know this union is going to last forever, and you don't have to go through that separation phases. So, that is what would bring you to that place of ultimate wholesome union with your divine counterpart. So you have to see it from a healing perspective. But the thing is, when you're on the journey, the suffering is so high that it takes a while to even understand what is going on with you. So much goes on, so much happens, and it can be very, very painful, it can be very, very stressful, it can be quite an intense ride. And eventually, it comes to a point where you may feel like, hey, there is so much that I'm doing, there's so much that I'm trying. Why don't I have my happy ending yet? Always remember it's all divine timing, guys. Keep surrendering, keep trusting in this journey, and God is always, always with you. So now I'm going to open the floor to some questions, and then um, I'll go, I'll do the channeling after. So, guys, if you have any questions, please ask me. And if there are any thoughts, if there are any opinions, any comments that you want to share, please do as well. And of course, this is actually a very, very huge topic of discussion because there's so much to discuss. But, again, it's more of the gist of what happens, what a wounded divine masculine goes through, and everything. So in a way, I will probably try to do a series on this, probably because there's so much to talk about. Yeah, especially with the whole transition from the wounded divine masculine phase to the empowered divine masculine phase, and how the changes and transition is truly, truly beautiful, and it sets the foundation of your twin flame journey. All right, guys. Oh, thanks, Marion. Marion says, and karmic is at play too, to trigger when you're at peace and healing. Twin flame journey is so much to handle, but still I trust God and surrender. Yes, exactly. So when the karmics are there, it can be very, very triggersome as well. So especially when you feel like, hey, your journey is going through so smoothly and things are really going, and then the karmics enter and they create the chaos that you don't need at all. So yes, thanks, Marion. So yes, keep trusting God, guys, and keep surrendering. And the twin flame journey is the most one of the most difficult journeys, and it will ever be. It's really, truly, it is. There are no words to describe how painful and how stressful. And so yes, the journey in itself is one of the deepest, hardest journeys ever, but it will be worthwhile, when you guys enjoy wholesome union. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break, fill up some water, and in the meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, please throw them in, and we will have a tiny discussion if there are any questions, and then I'll delve right into channeling after that. So, see you guys in a bit. right, guys, I'm back. Let me read the comments and then I'll delve right into channeling. All right. Yes, Oda, I'm adding you to the list. And oh, thanks, Marion. Marion says, thank you for all your healing, Vaishkan. Thank you enough. Oh, I'm so happy to assist, Marion. And thank you so much for your kind words. Really, really grateful for that. So, most welcome and thank you. Catalina, good morning. I can see that you have woken up really early. Awesome, guys. So, any more thoughts about today's topic, or I will delve right into the channeling? So, I'm going to read out the list so that you guys can time yourself accordingly. So, I've got Rachel, Martha, Irene, Goodney, Diana, Dawn, Jordan, Carrie, Marion, Kayla, and Oda. Oh, yes. As I was talking about it at the beginning of today's discourse, the energies have been quite dense lately. A lot of energies of hopelessness, fear, panic, doubt. It's been a lot that's been going on. So it's like so much is happening, so much release. There is also so much that is being released during this period. It's just very difficult at the moment. So yes, it is a collective fear. Catalina, don't worry, things will get better. So yes, keep trusting the divine, and that is very, very important. All right. So, any more questions about the wounded masculine? I will definitely do another topic, maybe a part two, even about the transition. And yes, it is a lot, but most importantly, do remember it is a part of the twin flame journey, especially the transcended from being the wounded counterpart to the empowered counterpart, and that takes a lot because you're literally transcending that part. All right, with that, I'm going to delve right into channeling if I have no more comments. And thank you all for being here. I know a lot of you all watch this live much later. So if you guys want a reading or healing, especially as we are nearing the end, I've got recommendations and specials on my website. Also, if you guys have been enjoying the live, please do send a compliment, write a compliment on my file. Will be much grateful for that. With that, again, I'll read the list and I'm going to delve right into channeling. Rachel, Martha, Irene, Goodney, Diana, Dawn, Jordan, Carrie, Marian, Kayla, and Oda. All right, I'm going to pick up Rachel's question. Rachel's question are where are Carrie and I. Wait a minute, is this the one? Yes, where are Carrie and I on our union journey? Does he want to communicate? All right, tapping into your combined energetic fields, I definitely feel a deep level of eagerness, and definitely your divine masculine wants to communicate, but he's just afraid that he's going to be disappointing you or causing you hurt or pain. So he's definitely holding back. I sense a lot of panic and stress, and somehow I feel like he is just going through something big. He's processing a lot. Like every aspect of his life is in a kind of turmoil. He's undergoing a lot of stress at the moment, and he's yearning and missing you a lot, especially, the wisdom you share, the companionship you provide. He's missing all of that. He just wants to, pick up the phone and communicate, but at the same time, he feels like he doesn't want to burden you with all of his pain and stress. So I feel a slight hesitation right there with his energies, but he definitely wants to reach out. And I feel like when he feels like he's a bit better, he will definitely reach out to you. Energetically, I would say that both of you are in a place whereby your energies are merging. On an energy perspective, it's really beautiful. I see a lot of green and pink and blue, and it's an indication that there's a lot that you want to share with each other on both ends, and you've been holding back a lot, and both of you are yearning each other's companionship. Hence, you guys have been meeting a lot on the astral lately. So it's really, really, really beautiful, and it's also a very, very deep and intense period right now where you both are going through this huge transition. I feel like you guys are going through a lot of downloads, and this is causing you both to reach places that you have not reached before. So you may feel like things are a bit silent on the 3D, but there's actually a lot happening multidimensionally at this stage. I see a lot of astral traveling lately because your divine masculine is going through so much. There's a lot of deep introspection. So, due to that, I feel like he has been connecting deeper and deeper. He might not be realizing that he's doing this consciously, but subconsciously he has been delving deeper and deeper to understand the meaning behind this connection, why both of you are experiencing what you're experiencing, and everything. So, in a way, it is deep, it's heart centered, it's intense, and the communication is running deep. There is so much that is going on, there's so much love in the air. The messages that I'm getting from your divine masculine is that he wants you to know that he loves you a lot, he respects you a lot. He's just that he feels that he's not in a place right now to be himself truly and fully. And again, he feels like every time he tries to reach out when he is going through something like this, it always backfires, and he doesn't want to repeat the same mistake. So he wants you to know that he will communicate really soon when he gets things back in order, and he says that he misses you a lot, he loves you a lot, and that he wants the best for you always. And he says that he can't wait to be in a deep, safe, secure union with you. And he says he wants to show you the world, he wants to impress you with a lot of things. And he says that he also wants to make up for lost time, and he says that he's so grateful for everything that has happened, and deep down he is truly, truly amazed by everything that is going on, and he just wishes that things were a bit different, but he's very, very hopeful that the future is going to be extremely, extremely deep, and it's going to be very meaningful, and it's also going to open up new possibilities for the both of you. And Rachel, your guides also want you to know that there's a lot that is happening, there's a lot that is coming on, and it's just deep. Everything is so deep and powerful and intense at the moment. There's this deep period of soul and self exploration. Both of you are just digging deeper and deeper into your past, and that's giving you guys the answers that you're both seeking as well. With that, there's so much love in the air, and your DM is saying that he's so grateful for everything that you do for him, and he says that he can't wait to be together with you. And he has so much love, and he has so much he wants to communicate with you as well. And he says that he's going to come back and reach out really soon. And he says that he's so grateful for your love and patience always. With that, I hope you've enjoyed this channeling Rachel. And next up, I have got Martha. All right, guys. So I still have Martha, Irene, Goodney, Diana, Dawn, Jordan, Carrie, Marion, Kayla, and Boda. All right. So Martha says, "Love Vash, this is this for this week's live channeling." All right. All right. So connecting to the energies or Martha, I would say that love is literally in the air between the both of you. There is so much fondness, love, romance. Literally, your DM is ready to take this connection to the next level. There is so much that he wants to do with you. There is so much that he wants to share with you. There is so much love that's just bursting out of his heart at the moment. He wants you to know that he's so grateful and thankful for everything that you do, and he's just so happy that you're both in such a great place in this relationship at the moment. And he says that he will do anything and everything to make you happy. And he says that he's doing everything he can so that both of you can be in full union really soon. And he says that he treasures every moment that you have together. And he also says that he's so lucky, he's so gifted, he's so proud of how far both of you have come. And he says that you make him a better person, and he says that without you he wouldn't have come this far. And he says that he feels so alive, he feels so light, he says he feels as light as a feather because you take away all his pain and all his burdens. And he says that you make him young and youthful and just full of energy and full of life. And he says that you help him to see beyond the horizon, you help him to live his dreams. And he says lately he has been doing a lot of thinking and reflecting, and He says that there's so much that's coming up. He's even reconsidering changing his career. Like, he wants to do so much with you. He wants to build a lot of projects, a lot of things with you, even homes together. It's like he wants to start a life with you, he wants to create a home with you, and he also wants to do, I feel like deeply right now, he wants to like start a business with you. He feels like that would help you both to expand on your relationship in so many ways. And he says that he just loves spending all of the time with you because you just make him shine. You just make him feel, you just make him feel so happy. He says that you just make him feel so beautiful about himself. He says that you take all his pain away, and he's so excited. And he's also saying that he's so excited to see um, all the things that you're partaking on. And he says that he can't wait to be together with you to partake on those projects as well. And he's also saying that he has so many new ideas coming in, and he says together you would make such a great team. And there's so many ideas that he knows. In fact, he says that he keeps having a lot of visions about the future that you're going to have, and how your families are going to get along so well, how the kids are going to just love everything, and how you're both going to travel the world and meet a lot of interesting people, see a lot of beautiful things, and discover new places, and try different kinds of foods. And he says that there's a huge level of freedom that he sees with you, and he's so grateful for that because he's never felt this way with anyone before. And to him it's like you are his dream girl. You have always been in his mind, heart, and soul. And he says that he knows that he has known you forever, as much as he may not be able to explain how or why. He says that he has known you forever, and he's deeply, deeply grateful for all that you have done for him. And he lately, your DM is also saying that he has been having a lot of dreams about you, and these dreams take him to places, foreign places, places that he doesn't quite understand or decipher, but he knows, he recognizes these places from another life, and he knows that it's not of earth. So lately your DM has been doing a lot of star traveling, and truly a lot of his visions are coming through from his subconscious to his conscious. So that's how he's having a lot of visions. Even these ideas, these are projects that you have been working on in previous lifetimes, and they're all coming in, and they're all serving as a deep divine inspiration. And somehow it's creating that freedom, and that space, that momentum of doing things together, of inspiring the world together, and how you both have ruled kingdoms together, and how you guys have done so much, even on earth. Some of your past lifetimes are really, really interesting. There's one particular lifetime that comes up where both of you are the king and queen of this snowy nation, and you both live, it's like a golden period during earth, and both of you are living a very, very wholesome and fulfilling life. You have like 16 children, and it's so deep and profound. And lately your DM has been visiting this lifetime a lot, so that's what's inspiring him to want to start a family with you, to expand the family with you. And it's like he just wants to he just wants to rule the world together with you. So that is a vision that keeps coming in, and that's the thing. That was during a period on earth where things were truly, it was during another era, another time, before, it's even before this cycle of earth. It was a golden period, and you both ruled this, snowy kingdom. So many kids, everyone was so happy. It was utopian. It was almost out. It's like out of this world, it. And that is one lifetime that comes up. There's another lifetime where I keep seeing visions of the both of you in a very high tech civilization, involved, um, in technology related to the sea and water. And at that period, humans are living both in water and outside of water, and both of you are in forefront of that technology and living very, very abundant life. And so this is what your DM is like experiencing. He's just experiencing glimpses of all these lifetimes, and this is what's inspiring him, to the present. And it's a very, very wholesome. Then there's another lifetime in another planet where, it's so beautiful, and both of you are just, you're both scientists, and you're just discovering minerals, and you're both like just making, discoveries that enables the planet to function in a deeper level. And you're also unlocking certain technology that's helping with spiritual ascension. So that is something that you guys have been doing lifetime after lifetime. So it's very, very deep. So going deeper into that lifetime, I see a lot of rocks and minerals. I see a lot of purple and pink. The skies are very, very radiant purple and pink, and it's a very peaceful planet. It's almost like its frequency is 5D. And again, you guys are deep, scientific and spiritual researchers as well, impacting the civilization in deep, deep, deep levels. And then there's another lifetime where I see both of you are just so happy together. You guys are very young, you're like teenage lovers, and you guys are just exploring the world with new eyes. And all of these lifetimes are very happy, and you guys live very, very wholesome lives. And I feel like both of you are just connecting to these lifetimes, which have been very powerful and very impactful in shaping your history. And I feel like you both are also drawing inspiration from this lifetime. So it's very deep and it's very profound. Also, I feel like both of you are also contributing a lot to the galactic councils and galactic federation, working on a lot of technology related to the mind and related to, the different energy spheres, a lot of work on the 4D. I also feel like both of you are working on the soul blueprint level on the eighth dimension. So lately, you may be feeling like, hey, I'm like truly not on earth, because you both are literally out of earth working on the soul blueprint. So you're working deeply on creating better templates for humanity and how it's going to empower, um, the way, humans live their lives. So there's all this. So the knowledge that you're gaining from the lower dimensions, you're transmuting it to the higher dimensions and creating templates where humans can have a much wholesome and intricate experience here on earth. Both you and your DM are doing a lot of work related to that at the moment. I also see you guys sitting on a lot of councils intergalactically, so that is also very, very profound. I'm also seeing this huge level of energetic shifts that you're both experiencing. It's so deep, it's so profound, it's so beautiful. And I also feel like you are in a place where both of you are just waiting to live and to enjoy life to the fullest. And your DM is on board in every aspect of the way. I feel like he has cleared his path. He's settling those karmic issues, and it's like he's clearing his slate so that he can be together with you without any burden or without any density, and to truly, truly live in the moment and to experience life fully. So there's so much going on in this different dimensions. And lately, you guys have also been doing a lot of soul traveling. So, literally, the lifetimes that I was talking about, you guys are literally going back to those lifetimes, reliving those moments, and drawing inspiration. So it's very deep, it's very profound, it's very meaningful, it's also very, very, very intense. I also feel like deep down, both of you are ready to take your relationship to the next level. There's so much love in the air, there's so much joy, there's so much happiness, there is so much to look forward to as you enter a new period in your journey. So it's filled with love, it's filled with life, and it's filled with all the magic in the world. And deep down, you know that this is the period of beauty and wholesomeness and everything that comes by in its way. And finally, the messages from your DM is that he says that you are so beautiful and you're so attractive and you're so beautiful inside and outside and every aspect of the way. You are so beautiful in everything that you do, everything that you touch. You're full of love and you're full of compassion. You have such a beautiful persona. And he says that he admires everything about you. Everything about you is so beautiful. And he says that he's always in awe, at the thought of you. When he sees you in person, he wonders how can an angel like you incarnate on earth, because you're just so beautiful. And he says that you fill up you fill him up with so much joy and happiness. And he says that he is so lucky to have you in his life, and he can't wait to start a life with you, a family with you, and everything else. He says that he knows that you guys are mates for lifetimes after lifetimes, for eternity. And he says that he recognizes this connection goes beyond this lifetime, and it's going to go beyond this lifetime as well. And he says that he loves you so much, and he's going to admire you always for all that you are. And he says that he's so grateful and he's so gifted to have you in his life. And he says that he's just in awe always with everything that you are and everything that you do. And finally, Martha, your guides want you to know that you are going to keep glowing and shining, and your businesses are going to expand, and you are going to have all kinds of prosperity and abundance in your life. So this is a golden period. So live in the moment and enjoy everything, as things with your DM, things with your businesses, things with everything are just in a divine flow. Everything is in alignment right now. So enjoy the moment, enjoy every minute of it, because it's going to keep getting better and better, Martha. It's going to be, you're going to have so much coming in, so much more abundance and prosperity. It's going to come in, and you're going to keep expanding, and it's going to be so beautiful. More opportunities are going to come your way as well. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, Martha. And next up, I have got Irene. I've got Irene, I've got Goodney, I've got Diana, I've got Dawn, I've got Jordan, Carrie, Marion, Kayla, and Oda. All right. Irene's question is, hey V, I've been told there's something I need to paint, that my soul needs to express something, but I have no idea what it is. Where do I start? And general guidance with my twin. Thank you. I think, Irene, you can literally start with painting something. You could put your, you could truly, it could be anything. It could be creating art. It could be literally, um, you know, building something. It could be building blocks. Or you could literally take the brush and paint what your heart is trying to tell you. So definitely there is something deeper. I think it's an expression of creativity. Um, and definitely taking the paintbrush and painting out what your soul feels is going to be a very empowering experience, and I feel it's going to be an indicator of deep passion and creativity, and I feel like that's what your soul has been trying to voice out to you. So I feel like there's this deep sense of wanting to tell you something, and I think a lot has to do with your past. I feel like your soul wants you to activate certain memories of your past, and this way of creative experience expression is going to definitely activate those energies. So I think that's literally what's happening. So tapping into the energies, I see a lot of red, an indicator of passion. I'm also seeing a lot of white, messages from your guides, from the divine. I also feel, I see shades of blue and yellow coming in as well, indicating sunshine, a new world, new opportunities. I feel like these are the messages that your soul wants to reveal to you, and there are also some hidden surprises that's coming your way as well. So it's also very deep, it's also very profound, and there's also that deep sense of excitement that I'm seeing, I'm sensing, which is very, very deep, very, very intense, very, very wholesome as well. And deep within, there is this divine expression of sorts that's coming through. There's also this deep level of I just feel like there's angelic energies around you at the moment, guiding you, telling you, hey, new energies are coming in. So literally, it is tapping into your creativity much deeper. It's also a sign of a new beginning for you as well. So this could be in terms of a job opportunity, a career change, or something creative that you're going to do that is going to shape your life and create prosperity and abundance as well. So there's a lot of messages coming in. So literally take that paintbrush and see what comes through. And I feel there is a deeper meaning to why your soul is calling out to you to paint, because there are certain codes that needs to be activated. And I think, when you set it out on paper, it's going to come through even better. And yeah, so a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity is coming your way. So definitely there are a lot of messages that's coming through um, from your soul. And so yeah, go for it. And also, you may consider journaling as well, writing your thoughts out. I think that will give you deeper clarity as well. So, you can write them in terms of questions. So, perhaps you can be like writing, what does my soul want to say to me? And then I feel like you're going to get the answers almost instantly, and then you can write that out too. So, that is another way of expressing what your soul wants to say to you as well. So go give that a try. So in terms of what is going on with your twin, wow, there is a lot that is happening. The messages that I'm getting from your twin is that she's saying that she's very, very proud of you. She says that you've come such a long way, and she is very happy to see how far you've come, and she is so grateful for your presence in her life, and that you have done so much for her. And deep down, there is a lot that's going on, and it is kind of creating this beautiful transformation and effect in your life. And it's like both of you are just inspiring each other, and it's opening up new windows of possibilities, and it's just making you both really, really happy as you are giving each other that place and space to grow and evolve much more. And the messages from your twin flame is that she says that she's so proud of you, she loves you so much, and she says that she's so lucky to have met you, to be with you, and she can't wait to create more memories and meaningful moments with you. And you matter so much to her, and deep down, she's so blessed, she's so privileged, and that you are the best that has ever happened in her life. and she says that she is going to do everything she can to ensure that you both have a beautiful life ahead. And Irene, your guides want you to know that you're making so much progress. You have come a long way in your spiritual journey, and for you to never give up and to keep on going with the flow and with the music and of the rhythm of life. And you are just going to create magic in this world. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. All right, I still have got Goodney, Diana, Dawn, Jordan, Carrie, Marion, Kayla, and Oda. All right, guys, give me a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. All right, next up, Goodney. Goodney's question is, can you tell me something about his trip to Italy, vacation or job related, alone or with people? Is he still there? Why has he not messaged me since Friday night? Has he even seen my last message poster? Does not look like it. What I'm picking up, Goodney, is that he's definitely on this trip alone, and it feels job related, and he's very, very exhausted from this trip because he has got a lot of responsibilities, and so I can feel a huge level of stress, and so it's kind of he's definitely returned back home. He's no longer there, and I feel like he's recovering from his trip, and he will continue to message you. He's definitely going to reach out to you more after resting, and I feel like when he was there, he really wished he was there with you because he was very, very lonely, and he really, really missed you, and he really, really wanted to be with you, and I can definitely feel that coming through. I also feel like deep down there's this deep sense of love that is just flowing through, and it's very deep and it's very intense, and I can see that divine flow of energies just coming in the most beautiful way possible. It's like that flow of energies are just so deep, so impactful, so full of light, so full of love. The messages that I'm getting from your DM is that he says that he wants you to know that he's so grateful for all that you have done, and he says he looks forward to a future with you and is very eager to know that there's so many possibilities that awaits the both of you, and he's ready to embrace them all, and he's also looking forward to a lot of new energies that's going to come in, and he's saying that he's developing the strength and the courage to do more, be more present, and to also be in the now, to be able to feel that full sense of union. So lately has been thinking a lot about getting back together with you. So that's deep on his mind, and while he was in Italy, he it kind of like hit on him how much he's been missing out on life by not being with you, and all of that possibilities that he has been losing out on, and how he has been wasting away his life, and how there's so much good things that would come if you're with him. So the messages that I'm getting from him is that he wants you, and he really, really wants a future with you, and he wants to spend a lot of time together with you. He's yearning for your physical presence, your physical touch, and there's a lot of romance in the air. He's so deeply, deeply inspired by it. Italy has served as a deep inspiration where he is just willing to fully go deep within to embrace all of the energies that's just making him feel completely magnetized by the energies he's feeling from me. He feels this pull like never before, like the time has come for you to start your lives together. The energies are just optimum right now, and also he is going to message you more and more, and the frequency is going to increase, Goodney, and it's going to deepen your relationship. But what he is craving for and missing is that physical touch, like how he wants to be with you, and deeply how he just wants to ensure that he gets to to do everything for you as well. Like he feels like a teenager again, and he just wants to start life, and he wants to ensure that the best comes through. And also deep down, there's so many layers. There's so many layers of hope and joy and magic that's just weaving through this connection and this relationship in so many ways. So I feel like a whole new trajectory towards a bright future is opening up. This is a golden period. The relationship between both of you is going to continue to grow and evolve, and things are just going to get better and better, and it's going to be very inspiring, very motivational. It's also going to set you both on a path towards divine success, divine love, and in every way possible, it's going to be an optimal time in your relationship. It's just going to get better and better. And your DM says that he loves you, he admires you so much, he misses you so much, he yearns to see you, he wants to be with you, and he wants to start a whole new life together with you. And your guides want you to know that things are getting better, and a beautiful period awaits the both of you. So, good name, a beautiful period is opening up. So, embrace the moment, and things are just going to get better and better and better. So all the best to you and your DM. There's so much love in the air right now. So everything is going to go really, really beautifully. So next up, I have got Diana. So I've got Diana, Dawn, Jordan, Carrie, Marion, Kayla, and Oda. Diana's message is thank you, Vaish, for your unconditional love and support. Looking forward to this discourse and hope that I'm not too busy and get to watch it live. Things with my DM are very interesting at the moment. He's due to finish up his work and head back into town. I've been consciously disconnecting from him because, well, every conversation is sexually driven, and I know I need and deserve a lot more. So I was out jogging, and all I could smell was him. I guess he doesn't like it when I pull my energy back from him. Well, time for him to man up then. Much more busy times ahead, and I'm manifesting to finish the year with a bang on a positive note. Yes, absolutely. Diana, truly, the energies are very, very profound and beautiful, and your DM is literally, his higher self is with you all the time, hence why you're smelling him, and you're experiencing all of that connection multidimensionally as well. He can't stop thinking about you, and he knows that he has to up his game, and deep down there's so much that's going on, and definitely I feel like your relationship is headed in the right direction. There's a lot more pleasant surprises that you're going to experience, that's coming up. I also feel like deep down there is so much your DM wants to say. I see deep layers of there's so many layers. Like he wants to say so many things. Like deep down he wants to say how much he loves you, he adores you, and he's saying that there's so much that's going on, and deep down there's all this energetic transformation that is taking place deep down, many layers of upgrades and downloads and transmissions are coming in as well as we speak. So there's a lot of good things that's coming through, and the messages that I'm getting from your DM is that he says that he's so ready to start a family with you and move in together and have a whole house full of kids, and he's looking forward to that future. And he says that he has been getting a lot of visions of that future where both of you are together, and he is just deeply he's deeply moved by all the possibilities that are out there. And he says that he apologized for all the time that he has wasted. He never meant for things to go the way it has, and he regrets for all for all of the pain that he may have caused you in the past. And he says that he's not going to ever allow that to happen again ever, and he's going to put in a lot of effort to ensure that that doesn't happen ever again. And he says that deep down he's doing everything he can to ensure that things are going to get better and life is going to transform, and all of that beauty and possibilities and adventures that you both deserve, it's going to come through and inspire your life in every possible way. There's also this deep sense of beauty and energies of rejuvenation that's coming your way as well. DM most importantly says that he misses you, he misses your physical touch, he misses everything about you. He craves to be together again, and he says that this time round he never wants to let you go, and he says that this time when you get together it's going to be forever. That's how much he wants to be together with you. And he's saying that his heart, his thoughts, everything is about you, filled with you, and full of love and full of passion and full of magic, and it's just so beautiful. The energies are so deep, they're so profound, they're so magical. It's just such an optimal period of growth and wisdom for the both of you. And also, your DM has lately been daydreaming a lot as well. And through that is connecting to future timelines of you together, which is serving as an inspiration for the now, which is really good, which is very impactful. And it's also showing how much and how deep of a role you both play in each other's lives. And it's also showing how both of you are just meant to create magic and beauty and bliss in each other's life, and the magic of intertwining into both your energies, and how it's just creating magic. And due to all these visions that he's getting of the future, he's also connecting to the past, and he's also seeing a lot of visions of what's going on and what's happening, and a lot of things are coming, they are blossoming in the finest light possible. And it's like everything is happening, and it's like things are just coming in and it's flowing in, and the energies are just running deeper and deeper and deeper. And as you're both flowing into the divine light, you are also activating your mission. So there's a lot of missions that you're both going to undertake together, and it's filled with a lot of adventures that are to follow. You guys are also playing a huge role with the galactic wars that's taking place, so your responsibilities are running very high. So Diana, if you're feeling tired or lethargic, because you are literally being in so many places at the same time, both you and your DM. Love is literally in the air, and you guys have been connecting to your past lives lately as well. Happy lifetimes, and this is also creating inspiration for the present. And this is like your star lifetimes when things were not as complicated, so you guys are connecting deeper and deeper into that lifetimes. And I'm feeling like your DM just wants to be together. I feel like he's saying that he doesn't want to think anymore, he just wants to be together with you, and that's all that's going on in his mind. And he just wants to be together with you, and he wants to ensure that he is the best for you always. And things are just flowing in, and I see so much beauty. Your combined energetic fields are looking really promising as well. So it's so deep, it's so profound, it's so magical. There's a lot of miracles that are coming your way. They are so deep, they are so just beautiful. And I'm also seeing so much light coming in, very deep, very profound, very inspirational as well. A lot of downloads. I feel like both of you are just ready to take on more missions, and you're both entering a new phase. A lot of opportunities are meant to come your way as well. And Diana, even in your career front, there are more and more opportunities that are going to come your way. This is the period of great ascension for both you and your DM. A lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance coming your way as well. So it's deep, it's profound, it's magical, and all of the miracles are just being stacked up back to back. I'm seeing so much. I'm literally seeing so many themes just interwoven. I'm seeing you both like literally taking your future kids to underwater world and all the theme parks, and having such a beautiful time. Literally the visions are so clear now. It's like the future is like co-creating itself, and it's going to happen really soon, that you're both going to start a family together, you're going to live together, you're going to travel a lot, you're going to explore a lot of things, you're going to just have such a blissful life together. And your DM is saying that he just can't wait anymore. He just wants to be with you, and he just wants to do everything together with you. And Diana, your guides also want you to know that the time is now for you both to begin a beautiful, blissful life together, and it's going to be filled with so much joy and hope and love, and miracles are just going to come in, and it's going to be so inspirational in every way possible. It's such an auspicious period, and both of you are just going to be fully in divine alignment. So much love, and together you guys are also going to do a lot for the community. You're going to create projects, you're going to do a lot of service together, and it's just going to inspire mankind in so many ways. So literally, Diana, you have been serving, both you and your DM have been serving humanity, and in so many ways, multidimensionally, and you have also been serving the universe and multiverses in so many ways too. And your DM has got so much coming in, and he's just saying that he's so in love with you, and he is just so eager to what the future has for the both of you. And he says that he loves you a lot, he admires you a lot, he adores you a lot, and he just can't be with you. He can't wait to be with you together in the physical very soon. With that, your guides say that things are all in perfect alignment, and beautiful miracles await the both of you. With that, Diana, I hope you've enjoyed this channeling. And next up, I've got Dawn. All right. So, guys, I have got Dawn, Jordan, Carrie, Marion, Kayla, and Boda. All right. Dawn says, let me quickly look at tip for general. All right. What is going on with Dawn? So I feel like 2024 has been the most intense, most this year has been so deep and intense, and it's been a year of a deep spiritual transformation for you. So much has been going on, so much downloads. Literally, you have been ascending in so many layers, and I feel like, Dawn, you have just been activated for more and more missions. I see a whole level of mission codes coming through, and I feel that you have been doing so much. You've been doing so much of great work. You've also been doing. You have literally been, like, I feel like you have been like in the heart of a lot that's going on with the galaxy, and lately with the intergalactic war and everything that's going on in so many levels. So a part of you is involved in the soul blueprint work, a part of you is involved with the galactic council and meetings, a part of you is involved with the galactic wars, and then a part of you is involved with helping humanity with the ascension, the grand ascension process. So this year has been fully, you have fully devoted your energies, everything, your time, your energies, everything in the spiritual realm, and that has been opening up new opportunities. So I feel like this year has been this year has been this year has been very profound in establishing a foundation for you to unveil a lot of new things that are set to come in your life. So what I was going to say is that this year has built the foundation, and energetically you have like literally opened up, activated a lot of codes. So the next couple of months, it's about opportunities, new changes coming your way. You're going to meet people who are going to change your life. There's going to be a lot of opportunities that's going to come in, and it's going to transform your life in every way possible. And I'm also feeling like deep down there's going to be a deep sense of joy that's just going to emanate from everywhere. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of peace, there's going to be a lot of joy, there's going to be a lot of bliss, there's going to be a lot of abundance financially, energetically. I feel like you're just entering this golden period where you are just, whatever you put your heart and soul into, it's going to turn into gold. And I also feel like job opportunity wise, you're going to meet up with a lot of new contacts, and they're going to offer you a lot of new possibilities that's going to help you to unlock new avenues of potential, and that's eventually going to help you to create your own business. You're going to lead, you're always a leader, you're meant to lead, and this year is just a foundational year to build a base. And I feel like you're going to truly shine in the new role that you're going to be offered to. And I feel like this, it has been in works for a while, in the works for a while, and you're going to meet up with the right job opportunity very soon, Dawn, and it's going to be soul transforming, and it's also going to be very, very meaningful and impactful in many ways. And I feel like, deep down, a new beginning is also coming through. And I also feel like the energies of your DM is also changing immensely. Um, I felt like in the past, your DM was pulling your energies down a lot, but now that's changing. I feel like your DM is, slowly recovering from past trauma, and he's coming up to a space where he's so much more in his essence. There's a lot of telepathic communication taking place between the both of you. You guys have been meeting a lot in the astral as well. So it's very deep, it's very profound, and on a soul level, it's just marvelous, all the energetic shifts and changes that have been taking place. And also, deep down, Dawn, this is a period of spiritual change and ascension and evolution, and it's going to just multiply tenfold. So you will find yourself truly, truly awakening up to more and more and more of the reality of the universe and everything around you. So in the next couple of months, you're going to do things more consciously, because you're just unlocking more and more power codes, and this is also activating your spiritual gifts even further. So it's like somehow this year has been a year for immense spiritual growth and activations for you. And now, in the next couple of months in 2025, it's going to be a year of great success, abundance, luck, beauty, and immense transformation in every way possible. It's also going to be a very deeply inspirational year as well. 2025 is going to be the year where all the miracles are going to light up, and all the opportunities are going to line up as well, and you are going to truly shine in your essence. So, Dawn, your guides want you to know that, you know all the new contacts that you meet, they're going to offer new opportunities, and now you're going to be in a state whereby you're going to be able to choose which opportunities align with what you want to do. And definitely they're all looking towards a very bright and a very financially successful future. So a lot of abundance are just coming your way, and they're just going to shape and transform you in every way possible, and it's just going to be beautiful, beautifully inspiring, and deeply transformational. And also, your potential is going to be recognized, your skills are going to be valued, and you are going to touch new horizons of power and opportunity, and it's going to deeply, deeply, deeply transform your life in so many ways. I also feel deep down that you're ready to take on more and more responsibilities. You're going to be offered a lot of leadership roles, and I feel that all contexts may re-emerge in your life again, and it's going to open up new avenues of possibilities, and it's going to just brighten up your life in so many ways. And finally, things are just moving in a very beautiful direction, and great things are coming ahead for you, Dawn, and beautiful things are coming, and your guides want you to keep being who you are, keep shining like the star you are, and keep shining like the star that you always are, and keep shining brightly like you always do, because you are meant to light up the world. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, Dawn, and next up I've got Jordan. All right. Jordan's message is what is coming through from my DM right now, and any messages he has for me. Thank you. All right, Jordan, what I see is that your DM is saying that he feels more energetically recharged, he feels more inspired. There's a lot of downloads coming in, and he says that he's feeling much more alive. He's saying that there's a certain disconnect that is coming between the both of you, but he is doing all he can to repair the gap. And he's saying that he feels that both of you have just gone through a lot multidimensionally because you guys have been doing so much. You guys have also been meeting a lot in the astral planes, and it has been very, very impactful and meaningful for the both of you. And lately, you guys are just ready to take on new challenges, and you guys are just evolving to greater heights in terms of your spiritual potential as well. And your DM says that he misses you a lot, he yearns for you, and he hopes to see you really soon. And he says that he has grown a lot. He says that he's also very proud of you, that you have grown a lot, and he says that right now it's interesting what's going on in his life because a lot is going on. He feels very stressed by the 3D life, a lot of responsibilities over his head. He feels very stressed, and he says that you are his inspiration in every way possible, and he's very, very grateful for your presence. And he says that deep down he wants to celebrate you in so many ways. So the messages he has for you is that he says that he loves you a lot, he admires you a lot, he's grateful for all that you have done for him, and he says that he's doing a lot for you too. Energetically, he says that he's sending you so much love, and he says that he's receiving all the love that you are sending him as well, and he feels deeply inspired by all of it. And deep down he says that he's so lucky to have you in his life, and he is deeply impacted. And he says that he wants to start a future with you, and he says that he's very ready to start that future with you. He says that, you know, so much time has lapsed, and he's ready to embrace the now and to begin a new life with you. And he also says that you have he's the luckiest person alive to have you in his life. And he says that he loves you so much, and he loves you to infinity and more. Your combined energy fields are also looking really good. I see a lot of gold and pink and blue, which is an indicator of new energies coming in. Communication is also coming in. So keep meeting up in the astral, and things are going to go fine, Jordan. With that, finally your DM says that he wants to live in the moment and he wants to enjoy every part of this journey. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And next up, I have got Carrie. All right, Carrie's question is, hello Varsh. So for this week, just wanted to see if you feel more effort from Jaron in the next few weeks. I've been trying my best to have patience, but he can be quite confusing at times. Do you see progress on the horizon? Yes, definitely, Carrie. I do feel like he's battling a lot with his insecurities. So that's what's causing him to go back and forth energetically. So a part of him is very triggered because he's afraid of losing you, and that in itself becomes his stumbling block because he's not able to hide it, and he tends to project that on you, and that's what's causing that confusing behavior he portrays. But deep down he means well, and he really really wants to make an effort in repairing this relationship, and he wants to make an impact in your life in so many ways as well. He also wants you to know that deep down he wants to do everything that he can to ensure that you are able to see how much he is devoted to you. He says that tapping into his mind, he says that he is so afraid of losing you. He says he feels threatened. He says that he has nightmares that someone might just take you away. And probably what I'm tapping on is your DM's energy. So because of that interjection, I feel uh, Jaren is being affected by that as well. But this relationship has got potential, and it's really worth building for. And because of the nature of your connection that you both share, it is deeply intertwined. And again, the because of a lot of memories and experiences that you have had together in the past, it your relationship already has that foundation. Now it's about connecting to that deeper parts of yourself and embracing this connection and bringing it to new levels. So the most important thing for the both of you right now is trust and patience. I know, Carrie, it can be very very stressful on your end because you're putting in all the effort to ensure that this relationship is smooth and harmonious for the both of you. But Jaren's behavior is very confusing, and but remember that he is acting from a place of love, but because he's battling his own inner demons, he's struggling with that. And I'm sure that he will get through it, and he will get over it, because love is such a healing force. And also I feel like Jaren is working on himself and not to and he realizes that he shouldn't put too much energy on the negativity, and instead he should focus on the now and on the present, and the and all the good that you both have together. So I feel that that's the intention that Jaron has placed on himself, and he's working towards that. It is difficult, it is hard, and he is trying his best to figure out the best way possible with regards to this relationship. But he definitely wants to bring it to the next level, and he definitely wants to have a very very beautiful life together with you. He says that he's trying really hard, and he wants to do right by you, and he wants you to feel loved, safe, secure, protected always. And he says that he's working on himself. He says that he can get a bit possessive and triggered and jealous, and he's working on getting rid of this lower dimensional traits. And he says that he knows that this is what's hampering the connection between the both of you. Deep down, he says that he will do anything for you. He will sacrifice anything to be with you. And he says that he would give his life for you. That's how much he's devoted and he's in love with you, Carrie. And so, to answer your question, I definitely feel there is more effort from Jaren that is coming through, and the next few weeks is going to be very impactful because I feel like he's really, really working on himself, and he knows that if he goes, if he behaves the way he's behaving, he's going to lose you. So I feel like he's going to truly up his game, and I can feel energetically he's putting in the necessary work to ensure that things go well between the both of you. So, and Jaren also wants to thank you for your patience and for accepting him for who he is. And he says that it's on him for feeling insecure and triggered. And he says that he knows that you are fully committed to him and fully devoted to him, and he really, really respects that. And he says that he's the luckiest person alive to have you in his life, and he's very, very grateful for all that you have done for him and all that you're doing for him. And he says, and he also thanks you for your patience and your time and your sensitivity and your compassion for all that you have done for him. He's saying that he is working on himself to be a better person. He's trying his best to do everything he can to ensure that he is a much better person and that he will do right by you. He's also saying that deep down he is very, very much in love with you, and it's the love that is driving him crazy, but he means well, and he is going to put in more effort, and he's going to work on himself more so that he's more calmer, he's more at peace with himself. And he also has been working a lot on security. So deep down he says that he's going to feel more secure, and he's going to put in a lot of effort to ensure that he is going to feel much more secure and in his zone, and this is going to open up new avenues of luck and transformation, and this is going to deeply impact both of your lives in many ways. Finally, Jaren also wants you to know that things will get better, and he knows deep down that he will make the changes he needs to make to ensure the smooth running of this relationship. And he apologizes for any of the hurt that he has caused you, and he says that he's working on becoming a better person every single day, and he loves you so much, and he's so grateful for all that you are to him. So, to answer the second part of your question, I definitely see progress on the horizon. Carry all the best to you, and literally, love is in the air between the both of you, so love will win. So, truly, Carrie, you guys have something beautiful. So, and God is with you, the universe is with you, and all the best. And definitely, Jaren is going to up his game in the next few weeks, and you're going to see a lot of new changes. With that, I wish you all the best, and I hope you've enjoyed this channeling. Next up, I have got Marian, Kayla, and Oda. I think it's really late. Oh, Carrie, you're here. I wasn't. You're most welcome, Carrie. Carrie says, I just hope he makes more effort to spend more time together. He will, Carrie, don't worry. And, the messages from him is basically he says that he's going to do everything he can to ensure that he presents the best version of himself to you, and that he loves you a lot, and that he will make more effort to spend more time with you. All right. Ah, perfect, Mary. I thought you were asleep. Always perfect, perfect timing. All right. Thanks for waiting up in a way, Marion. So, all right, let's see what's going on between you and your DM. Oh, I feel like your DM is feeling so sensitive at the moment, and I feel like he's having a lot of sleepless nights. He's yearning for you, he's missing you, and deeply he's affected by a lot of things. I feel like he's very distressed, and all he wants is to be with you, and he is just saying that he deeply, deeply misses your physical touch. He wants to be in your presence. He just wants to do everything he can with you. And again, on and he too is seeing a lot of angel numbers. So both of you are fully in alignment with each other. So the biggest challenge your DM is facing right now is that he feels like he wants to start life on a clean slate with you, and he's deeply, deeply affected by the karmic repercussions caused, and he feels like he's going back and forth like a pendulum, but somehow he believes that things will transform, and God is guiding you both always. And he also says that he's so tired, he's so exhausted by all of life's challenges, but of all of life's 3D challenges on him, work and the karmic and all that, and it's definitely taking a toll on him. He literally says that he wants to run away with you and start a new life with you completely without any of the repercussions of the past. He just wants to enjoy the now and the moment and build all these beautiful memories with you. Lately, he's saying what helps him to survive this tumultuous period is the visions of you, and he feels like you're always there supporting him, empowering him, telling him things will be all right, and he's ever grateful for that. He also says that he's so lucky and blessed and grateful to have you in his life, and he's going to do anything and everything he can to be together with you very soon. He says that he, despite all the challenges, he knows that you're both going to be together because lately he has been delving deeper and deeper and deeper into this connection, and he has been getting a lot of visions about life before earth, and the kind of lifetimes that you have both led, and the experiences that you have both incurred throughout the course of your history, and how both of you have lived very, very profound lives together. And that's why somehow he feels quite limited, because those visions are very, very vivid, and especially of lifetimes where both of you have been living together in so much bliss and harmony, and he just wants to go back to that lifetime. He wants to be part of that lifetime, and he wants to be together with you, and in this deep sacred waves of energies, I just feel like he's just awakening. So with all this chaos and stress that is going through, he's also awakening to the potential of the present. He's also awakening to the now. He's also awakening to all the new possibilities that he is very eager to experience. So I feel like deep down he is just going through this deep energetic transformation. In fact, both of you are going through this deep energetic transformation where both of you are literally having shared visions, and unlocking shared missions together as well. So you're both like so in alignment with each other that you feel every single thought and feeling of each other. So I would say that you guys are so connected than ever before, because both of you have been going through so much transformation and healing and soul exploration. You guys are truly, truly, truly expanding into newer and newer possibilities. I just feel like both of you are just entering into a space of of co-creating your future together that is going to be so profound and so beautiful in so many ways. And the messages I'm getting from your DM is that he says that he feels so much freedom when he thinks about you, and he feels so inspired. And he says that it's your thought that gives him life, and that's the only reason why he breathes. That despite all the challenges that life throws at him, he says that you are the only person that truly understands him and truly believes in him and supports him every step of the way. He says that he's so thankful and grateful for all that you do and for all that you have done for for all that you have done for him always, and he looks forward to a beautiful future where you're both going to discover more and more parts of yourselves, be it the past, be it the present, be it the future, and how you're both going to reach newer places in your spiritual journey. So, with that, so much is going on, and because of all the stresses and pain and challenges of the 3D life, both of you have just literally been spending so much time in the astral realms, and it is in your nature. Whenever there is a lot that is going on, you guys do even more. So I feel like you guys are taking on more and more responsibilities in the energetic field, delving deeper and deeper. It's like both of you want to heal the collective so that together you guys can help yourselves and help others as well. So I feel like with everything that you guys are observing, learning, and picking up on earth, you're sending that feedback back to the cosmos and transmuting it. So lately you guys have been doing more and more work on the soul blueprint level to truly help the twin flame collective to unite. And so there's a lot that is happening, and your roles are very significant. So deep down, if you're feeling a lot of, if you're feeling extremely tired or anything, you know why, because you're involved in so many interplanetary missions as well. So also at the same time, both you and your DM are also fighting the intergalactic war. So there's a lot going on that level as well. So it's like you guys are like everywhere at the same time. With that, lately, because of the pain and the struggles that he's going through in the 3D, I feel like your DM is using this. He's going deeper and deeper and deeper. He's delving deeper and deeper into understanding what is life and what is the meaning behind all of it. And hence, you're both tapping into past lives on earth, significant turning points in your soul journey. I'm seeing a lot of themes that's coming up of courage, of the wars that you have fought together here on earth, how you guys have like survived terrible separations and always found each other again and again, time after time, lifetime after lifetime, and how both of you have been very strong, and how despite being on earth for so long, you're still able to maintain connections with your soul family and the Interplanetary Council and the Galactic Federation and everything. So your responsibilities are just getting deeper and deeper and deeper and more profound. And I feel like a lot of these things were on a subconscious level for your DM, but now he's becoming more and more conscious of his role on this planet. That in itself is giving him the freedom that he has been craving for a very long time. So deep down, all of that is just inspiring him to reach and touch unknown parts of himself, and everywhere he goes he sees you, memories of you, and all of those beautiful memories, and of the lives that you have lived together, of the things that you have done together. So it's like, for him, it's like a kaleidoscope of the past, present, and future all at once. He's also been getting a lot of visions about the future, and that's what's giving him hope and strength to survive. So both of you have been affected a lot by the karmics, but you have also developed this deep strength to survive the turmoil caused by them, because deep down you know God is with you, God is supporting every step of your journey in so many ways. So your DM is saying that it's only with you he has learned what unconditional love and freedom is, and he says that he's so happy to have found you again, and the more he spends time with you, the more he connects with you, the more he remembers, and he also realizes there's a deeper purpose to your connection that never before, and it's all helping him to unlock the divine potential behind this relationship in so many ways, means possible. So it's such an enlightening period of hope and divinity and intense transformation, as both of you all are feeling this intense development in your relationship that's causing you this immense change like never before. Also, both of you have been downloading a lot of codes lately, and all of the codes, it's awakening newer memories and newer pathways and newer potential in your relationship as well. So I feel like with all the healing and all the downloads and everything that you have been going through, with all the portals and with all the changes and unlocking all the different dimensions every step of the way, you guys are just walking into newer and newer possibilities every single day. And deep down, there is so much significance in your journey as you guys are embracing the present like never before. So as you both delve deeper into this journey, it's just so deep and it's so profound, and there are so many visions. Like, your DM is literally able to navigate through all the different points in your history, and he's able to draw the inspiration, and with that he's able to inspire the present life. He also says that both of you work so well together, and he's very eager to what the future has for the both of you, and he's saying that he feels deeply, he feels all this deep level of transformation, and he's so grateful to you because you have done so much for him throughout the course of history. And he's also saying that he's remembering more and more, even with the galactic wars, with the soul blueprint work, he's remembering his roles and responsibilities more. So basically, what's happening is that all of that subconscious is coming to his conscious mind, and he's finally understanding the true magnitude of the connection that he has with you, and it's such a life changing moment for him. So much is going on, so much is happening, and there's so much love in the air, and it's so deep, it's so beautiful. And your DM is saying that he's so lucky and he's so privileged, and he's saying that he, looking back at all of the lives that you have lived, he's saying that he's so lucky and grateful for all of the experiences God has bestowed to the both of you, and how both of you have built so much strength and courage in all of your missions and journey, and how you guys have been a great inspiration to the collective, to the universe, to the multiverses, and to so many. And because you've lived such prominent lives, you guys have always been protected and taken care every step of the way. So you always have this huge angelic team surrounding you both, always supporting you, guiding you, and giving you all of the abundance and prosperity. And deep down, there is going to be more and more doors that you're both going to unlock in your journey, and it's going to help you guys to see more and more. So basically, it's like every single moment, with all the healings, with all the work that you've been doing, the activations, the downloads, you guys are just transcending through a new dimension every single time, and you are opening up newer possibilities in your connection. So it's very, very profound. And your DM wants you to know that he loves you so much, he admires you so much, and that he is always thinking about you, and he's always missing you, and he yearns to be with you always. And sometimes he apologizes because he knows that you feel his stress and his pain, and he never wants to put you in that position. And he also says that he's so grateful, and he also says that you're so beautiful, and he's always admiring what a wonderful, beautiful, kind-hearted, compassionate, wonderful person you are. And he's so in awe with your beauty and your radiance and your glow. And he says that he feels like a teenager every time he sees you, bees with you. It just reminds him of all of life's potential. You are the beginning, you are the reason, you are his everything. You are the reason why he's still alive, and he's saying that you are the reason why he still has hope. And he says that you give him meaning, you give him everything, and he says that he just can't wait to start a future with you, and he's so lucky and privileged to be with you life after life, timeline after timeline. And he is eager for a bright future that you're both going to have. With that, Marion, your guides also want you to know that you are entering a golden period of immense luck and abundance. A lot of prosperity is coming your way. You're going to see a lot of beautiful changes. You're going to have a lot of abundance in every way possible. You're going to have a lot of fulfillment and happiness and prosperity and abundance, and a lot of luck coming your way as well. A lot of financial abundance. You're going to have abundance in every aspect of your life too. So finally, your guides want you to know that both you and your DM are in a beautiful alignment right now, and there are many great things that are coming ahead for the both of you. With that, Marion, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And then I've got Kayla and Oda. Oh, Marion says, thank you so much, Vaish. Lately, I've been tired, vivid dreams like he's there but not. Karmic's been triggering untiringly, but strength and wisdom is my power. DM felt sorry he didn't make it on our meeting last Sunday. Yes, Marion, your DM really, really feels he to him he really, really wanted to meet you, and he's going to meet you soon. And he feels very, very yeah, he feels, in fact, he feels so much for not meeting you, and he feels deeply sorry, but he's going to meet you really, really soon. And to him, without seeing you on Sunday, he has truly, he feels so broken, because he was really looking forward to seeing you. And so yeah, you guys are going to meet really soon. So much love, and so much love to the both of you, and I hope you guys meet this weekend and both of you catch up really soon, because I know your DM really, really wants to see you and spend time with you. All right, then next up I've got Kayla. Let's see what Kayla's question is. All right, Kayla, are you here? Do you have a particular question? All right, tapping into Kayla's energy. What's going on between you and your divine masculine? Wow, there's a lot that is going on, and I feel like both of you are going through a very intense period right now. Your combined energetic fields are sparkling, like there are a lot of energetic shifts and changes taking place. I feel there's a lot of excitement and anxiety at the same time. There's a lot of fear, there's also a lot of hope. So it's like both of you are like balancing two parts. Both of you are like facing two opposing energies at the same time. So it's quite intense right now. But at the same time, there's a major shift that is occurring, and all of the fear that is coming in is because of the past. And as you guys are transmuting the past, it's opening up new avenues towards the future. So I definitely feel like both you and your DM are stepping into a future that is going to be lesser and lesser complicated. And I feel like deep down, your DM wants to do the right thing. He wants to do the best thing for you. He wants to support you in every way possible. At the same time, he doesn't want to affect your life, or he doesn't want to cause any sort of hindrance or obstacle. He wants you to be happy, and he knows that you want him to be happy. So both of you are just supporting each other, sharing your hearts out, sharing your souls out. I definitely feel there is a lot of things that both of you have been sharing energetically. You guys have been spending a lot of time sharing with each other a lot of things. You guys have been meeting up a lot on the astral level as well, sharing with each other a lot of things. And this has brought your connection to the next level as you guys are seeing deeper and deeper beyond the veil. So it's been a deep and transformational experience for the both of you in many ways. And having said that, it's such a profound period of time as you're both embracing the present and the now in the most beautiful and radiant way possible. So it's like you guys are opening up newer and newer avenues to embrace the present and to ensure that you both are willing to take on the next stage in your connection. And again, the next stage is not in a physical 3D physical way. It's more of a newer level of understanding, a newer level of soul level transformation where you're able to see your connection evolve in a multi-dimensional way. So in a way, I feel like right now both of you are going through a period where you're both communicating a lot of things that you have been holding back, you've been missing out on. But this doesn't mean that you have to make major changes in your 3D life, because a lot of this is happening telepathically on an energetic level. So, the guidance that I'm getting for you, Kayla, is to just go with the flow, to embrace the now, to embrace the moment, and to see what comes, because this relationship between you and your DM is transforming very beautifully, and is bringing about a lot of potential, and it's opening up a lot of possibilities, and it's opening up doorways to the future, and a lot of prospects are coming your way as well. So I feel like right now you guys are being guided as you guys are downloading deeper information about your soul history, about your past, and also the awareness that the twin flame connection is beyond everything, is beyond this physical reality, and there's deeper meaning in everything that both of you may be going through. So, in a way, it is such a significant uh, period right now as you are embracing a newfound transformation between the both of you. So, in a way, it's like both of you are feeling this deep sense of relief as you're connecting to both the past, present, and future, and it's all happening simultaneously. So, any kind of doubt or fear or chaos you're feeling is releasing the past, things that had been holding you back and not being able for you to live up to your fullest potential. So, in a way, it is a huge period of change that you're both welcoming, and how it's like opening up new phases in your relationship. I also feel like deep down you guys are ready to open up a whole new world of possibility. So anything is possible, and because connection between the both of you is so strong telepathically, you guys can literally create a world and be able to live. So there's so much more, there are deeper elements in your relationship that you're both realizing as potential. And 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 even when you guys connect in the 3D, there is so much going on energetically, so much transformation that is happening. And importantly, love is there, love is in the air, love is so potent, and that unconditional love that both of you feel is just so beautiful and rare, and both of you acknowledge it as it's opening up newer and newer layers that you have not even seen before. So it's like seeing beyond the veil. That's what's happening between the both of you right now. So the messages I'm getting from your divine masculine is that he's saying that he's going to support you every step of the way, and he has been having intense spiritual awakenings lately, and he has been feeling, seeing, embracing so much that is coming through, and he understands the depth of the relationship, and he wants to support you every step of the way. And he's also so happy and grateful to the universe that finally is able to see what is going on and what is happening, and he's so ever grateful for the divine transformation that fills up his life and soul in so many ways. And deep down, he's also very eager to see what the future might bring and show the both of you. And he's so grateful at everything that he has with you right now, and he just wants you to know that he loves you, and he misses you when you are not around, but he has also grown to accept things the way they are, and he says that his love is transcends everything, and both of your love towards each other transcends everything, the physical universe and beyond. So there's so much that's going on energetically that is going to deeply, deeply transform your lives in so many different ways. And he's also saying that he finds you so beautiful, and he's so lucky to have you in his life, and he's so grateful. And he says that anything, he is willing to do anything to be with you. And he says that he believes in divine timing, and he knows that this relationship is guided and it's divinely protected, and he knows that good things are to come for the both of you. With that, Kayla, your guides want you to just go with the flow, to trust your guides. Your guides want you to know that there's so much happening beyond the veil, and there's so many layers, there's so many downloads that's taking place. And the more and more, the deeper you guys connect, the more you guys are going to understand the purpose and reason behind this beautiful twin flame connection that you share. And also, finally, you guys are also being activated for various missions, so it's going to be quite an exciting period for the both of you. With that, your DM just says that he loves you so much and he adores you so much, and he wants to be with you every step of the way, and he's going to support you always. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And finally, Oda. All right, let me read out Oda's question. All right, let me look at Oda. All right, Oda. Yes, I definitely feel him really, really yearning for you and pining for you. The energies are very, very strong. They are very, very deep. And definitely, your DM wants to commit to you, and he wants to take this relationship to the next level. So, definitely, I'm seeing this underlying effort that your DM is putting, and I know that he feels a lot of regret and remorse because he never meant for you to feel the way you're feeling. And he knows that he has to pull up his game, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose you forever. So in a way, the conversation that you had with him has been very, very crucial, because this is what's going to shape your connection to the next level. So this is also helping your DM deal with his insecurities and not lay in the shadows any longer. So I feel like he is going to make this effort to really really commit to you, because he is missing you a lot, and to him the thought of losing you is killing him in every possible way, and he just cannot afford that loss. And deep down he just wants to be with you, and he wants to do everything he can to be with you, and he just doesn't want to lose out to you, lose out to the potential of this connection in any way. So I feel a lot of yearning and pining. And the messages I'm getting from your DM is that he says that he's deeply, deeply sorry. He never meant for you to feel the way you're feeling. He wants you to know that you are everything to him, and that he loves you so much, and he wants to bring this relationship to the next level. He's just struggling with his own insecurities and trying to work on himself by releasing those stumbling blocks that he has put on himself. He's also saying that he's feeling very, very triggered by all that is going on, and he doesn't want to be in this zone where he's feeling very affected by a lot of things that is causing him to be the way he is. But it's never his intention to hurt you or cause you any pain or distress, and he just wants you to know that he just loves you so much, and he wants to commit to you every step of the way, and he just can't think of a future without you. And he also wants to assure you there's no one else. You are the only person in his life, and you are the only love of his life. You are his everything, and he wants a life with you. He desperately wants a life with you. He can't even fathom the thought of losing you. And he says that not a moment goes by without him thinking about you, and he just wants to be together with you always. He doesn't want to lose out on this beautiful life that both of you are capable of having. And deep down he's saying that he will not he will not cause you any more stress or pain, that he's really really going to come back to you with commitment, because he too cannot withstand um, moments of separation or not being without you. So he's saying that he's consciously working out a plan to be together, and he's saying that he's garnering all the strength and courage that he can to be with you, and he just says that he wants to be together with you, and is garnering all the strength and energies. So the combined energetic fields between both of you is also looking very promising. There's a lot of energetic merging happening between the both of you. There's a lot of gold and purple and indigo, which is indication of a lot of evolution in your connection, and it's also indicating union energies. It's also showing that both of you are also going to have a heart to heart conversation very soon, and your DM is going to explain to you, and he's also going to ask you for his forgiveness, and he's also going to ask you um, and he's also going to talk about commitment and how you guys can bring this relationship to the next level. And he's also going to talk his heart out and talk to you about his fears, his insecurities, and all that he's been going through, and why he's behaving the way he's behaving, and all of that. And I feel that that is going to be an immense breakthrough in your connection, because it's going to cause both of you to especially for your DM to take the proactive steps to be together. So I feel like deep down there's a lot of empowerment that is taking place, and I feel like both of you are being divinely guided, as well as you're embracing a period of deep and immense awareness as it's shifting through, and opening up newer avenues of happiness and joy, and that amazing transformation is going to open up new avenues of possibilities between the both of you. I'm also seeing a lot of you're getting a lot of messages. I feel like your guides are there guiding the both of you, and I also feel like everything that has happened is truly causing your DM to act, because I feel like he is not going to he knows that he has to act. If not, he's going to lose you forever, and he can't even imagine the thought of losing you. And deep down, he also wants you to know that he that only he can you are the only one he would ever love, and you are the only person he has ever loved and you will ever love. And he says that he is working hard on his behavior, and he's going to show more commitment, and he's no longer going to allow things to hold him back. And energetically, I feel like he's in a deep state of remorse and regret, and he's saying that he feels like he will do everything he can to ensure that he commits to this relationship. And so I definitely see a very beautiful union coming between the both of you, and there is so much of joy that is taking place between the both of you. I feel like in the future you're both going to have a very harmonious life together, and it's going to be very impactful, and I feel like it's very near. The time has come for you both to be in full union, as your DM is going through the final stage of releasing all of that is holding him back, his insecurities, his pain, his everything, and for him to truly embrace the moment and to be with you in full togetherness. So Oda, the messages that I'm getting from your guides is that beautiful things are going to happen. Miracles are coming, they're on the way, and it's going to be very soul transforming. There's going to be a deep sense of transformation that is going to take place, and it's going to be very impactful. It's going to be very meaningful, as well as you're both going to reach newer possibilities in this connection, and it's also going to take you through a lot of different places in your relationship. Also, your DM is going to do everything he can to make you happy, and he's also going to do everything he can. He's going to truly fight for the both of you, and I feel like he needed that push from you to be able to act in this manner. And I feel like, beautiful things are going to come ahead for the both of you, and it's going to be very transformational, and it's going to be soul changing, as you're both going to enter a new period in your life, and it's going to be very profound, and it's going to be very transformational, and it's also going to um, change your lives in a beautiful way. I also feel like both of you are going to be very happy together, and it's going to be, you're going to feel so much security, commitment, unconditional love, and it's going to be a magical period that you're both going to enter, Oda. With that, your guides also want to say that your DM is doing everything he can, because right now he's missing you a lot, and then both of you are also meeting a lot on the astral because of, and I feel like in the 5D you're having a lot of those conversations, the deep hearted conversations which you're going to have in the 3D. So I feel like what's happening above, it's going to happen down here in 3D, and that is also going to form a huge part of your connection. And finally, your DM says that he loves you so much, and he's going to do everything to be together. With that, Oda, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And I will see you all, guys. Take care, and have a great week.